guys, what's up? It's Leanne. If you guys are new to my channel, I make videos about stress, overall happiness and positivity, digestive health, and everything in between. I'm gonna share with you the 12 habits of happy and successful people that you can start doing today. So the first thing is they practice self-care. This can mean a whole different thing for a lot of different people. For me, self-care is taking time for myself and making sure that I am separating my time away from other people. This isn't meaning that I'm going to be completely antisocial. In order for me to be completely recharged, I need time by myself. If I can't have the entire weekend to myself with just my husband and I, then I at least like to make sure that I'm getting 2 hours of me time during the weekend, whatever it is. So what I like to do then is I like to sit down and plan my week. I'm a big planner, so being able to sit down and plan out my week, my grocery lists, my goals that I want to accomplish that week, checking in with myself is something that I absolutely need to do for my health. Being able to stretch and do some yoga or some kind of physical activity that is relaxing. Being able to just relax, chill out, watch some YouTube, watch some of my favorite movies. The second habit that successful and happy people do is that they have a routine. Whatever that routine is, whatever that looks like for you, adopt a routine that settles with your lifestyle. For me, I really enjoy my weekends the most because it's a time for me to reflect, it's a time for me to plan, it's a time for me to focus on myself and my goals. I do a lot of creativity sort of tasks, whether I'm drawing, creating YouTube videos, cooking, painting, rearranging my house, and decorating for the seasons coming up. In order for me to feel successful and to feel productive, I need a routine. Even through the week that I'm a little bit more busy with work, I like to make sure that I am hitting certain goals of the day in order to feel productive. The third thing is they're open-minded. So whenever you were talking to someone else that you may not agree with, it's one thing to totally disagree with them, but in order for you to be happy and successful, being open-minded to other people's ideas or their viewpoints allows you to see a little bit into their perspective and allows you to step outside of your own perspective, which can actually show you a whole new side of things and get you outside of your comfort zone. If you wall it off and you were entirely closed-minded, then it may be hard for you to accept that other person or accept an idea, which can cause negativity within yourself. Number 4, they keep smiling, but it's genuine. So there's a difference between smiling just for the sake of smiling and smiling because you're genuinely happy. Now, I don't believe that people are happy all day, 24/7, 365 days a year, even if they are the happiest person that you know. I think we are all meant to have down times. I think that, happiness can go like this, as it should, because that's the whole beauty of life. But whenever you were trying to be happy and you were trying to focus on positivity, practicing smiling, practicing genuine positivity and happiness goes a long way. Number 5, they are kind. Yes, you're not going to agree with everybody. Yes, you're going to run into people who are rude and mean and not kind to you back. But if you stay true to yourself, if you have a good heart, if you are kind to other people, you are going to be sitting way above everyone else who isn't as kind. And whenever you are doing that, then you are going to know that you are being as kind and as truthful to your own soul and your own heart as much as possible. And I can't think of a better way to feel happy than to be kind to people, even if they may not deserve it. Number 6, they express gratitude. So looking on the bright side is not always easy. I know I tend to get stuck in a negative mindset from time to time, but when I do express gratitude for the things that I do have, the things that I'm looking forward to, I can come back to reality. I can come and be centered with myself and understand and reflect on the things that I actually do have that make my life good. Number 7 is they exercise. So blood flow is obviously very important for our health. Moving our bodies, moving our muscles, engaging our physicality is something that is proven to increase happiness with us all. So the more that you move, the more that you respect your body in that sense, the happier you will be. Number 8, they have passion. Passion for whatever it is. For your kids, your work, your hobbies, your partner, yourself, your cat, your art, whatever it is. Be passionate about something that you are absolutely in love with. For me, this is talking to you guys, communicating on the subject that I am absolutely passionate about, and of course my art. So whenever I sit down and I sketch, I fall in love all over again every single time that I sit down and I draw. So find something that you are passionate about and your happiness will increase, I promise. And if you don't know what you're passionate about, spend every minute you can trying to figure that out, because once you find it, I promise your entire world will change. Number 9, they spend time alone. This is a huge one because I am a huge introvert, and if you guys are introverts like me, you will totally understand why this is very important for your happiness. For you extroverts out there, I still believe that spending time alone is very important for your happiness and your overall well-being, because it's a chance for you to be able to sit back, reflect on your own life, reflect on your thoughts, plan out your day, plan out your week, plan out your goals, and focus on the things that are making you happy, or maybe the things that aren't working, so you can change them to be happy. Number 10, they're positive. So this is kind of reflective on the other habit of expressing gratitude, but being positive and trying to actively be positive as opposed to being negative. It's so easy to focus on the negatives of life because they happen every single day, but it takes a lot of work and it takes a lot of effort to look at the positive situations. They're always there, we just have to accept them into our lives. Number 11, how do you do 11 in fingers? They have accountability. So they take responsibility for their whole lives, their actions, their thoughts, their selves. Have you ever come across a person who is just angry and they are blaming the world? They are blaming their mom, they're blaming their boyfriend, they're blaming somebody. It's because they're not taking accountability. So everything that you do in your life is completely your decision. If it's not going the way you want it to go, then you have that power to make that choice, but you have to take into account that you are accountable for every choice that you make. So if you're not happy, you are accountable and you can make that decision in order to make life a little bit better. And the last habit of happy and successful people is they accept their flaws. So I'm going to tell you a little bit of a story here. This is hard for me to address because I am a perfectionist, and if you guys are perfectionists, you understand how hard this is to accept your flaws because you want everything to be perfect. For me, part of my perfectionism is within my physicality. I've always been a lean individual, really never felt too much with my weight other than about a gain or a loss of 20 pounds. I had to start on new medication the previous month, which has in turn made me gain 10 pounds from then to now, and it's rocked my world. It's made me not be able to fit in my clothes or make me feel comfortable in my own skin. Usually what I've done in the past is whenever something like this happens is that I get really anxious, I get really obsessive about whatever it is that's not working correctly within my life, and I work diligently to try to change it. Whenever I've experienced those things, I realized that by doing so, I increased my stress tenfold because I was worrying every single day about the problem at hand. Now what I'm doing is I am trying to accept my flaws. And by flaw, I do not mean that weight gain is a flaw by any means, but for me, it's not where I want to be. It's not perfect. It's not making me the happiest right now. So in order for me to be happy, to take control of this, to take accountability of this new change that I'm not exactly happy with in my life, I'm accepting it. I am accepting the fact that it happened for a reason, and there's absolutely no control over the chemistry of my body at this point in time. So if I accept those flaws, I'm going to be happier in my mind. I'm going to be able to enjoy my life on a day-to-day basis without stressing and hating myself for gaining a few pounds. So you accept your flaws, you're going to be a much happier person. So I hope you guys like this video. If you did, please hit the like button, subscribe for more videos like this. It really supports my channel, and I will see you guys in another video in a few days. I hope you guys have a great day, and I will see you then. Bye.